Climbed up to the highest mountain, looked all around, couldn't find nobody. Went down to the deepest valley, looked all around down there, couldn't find nobody. I went across the deep blue sea, couldn't find one to compare to your grace, your love, your mercy. Nobody greater than you. Oh, you see, I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, but I still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, nobody greater, no, nobody greater than you. Can I get a witness in here? Can I say it again? You see, I searched all alone.
Hey guys, come on, say hello.
Hi, I'm Janella.
This one has just been itching to get on camera. What would you like to say?
Okay, I'm here too.
Yeah.
I'm here too.
Baby. She's my baby sister.
I'm my baby sister.
Okay, yeah, no go. We just came back from their school to we went to get to know their new classroom next semester.
Look, she's coming.
Oh, get a good name.
Look, she's coming.
Okay, why should you come around
Wait.
this way? I don't know.
Hello.
Didi, back off. Papa.
Okay,
Sorry, you guys.
Hey, don't do that.
Want to go?
Do not touch it.
Sorry.
Hey.
Ooh, can you
It's
guys put
equal
your face close
camera.
to it? I want to see.
Okay, Ozugo. Can mommy now record?
Yeah.
Okay, we're
No,
going.
yeah,
Okay, see the stress I go through to record a freaking clip. Anyway guys, so I went today and I saw my dermatologist. I saw him about, you know, the sprouts of acne, and then he goes and he touched my face. He said that he noticed that there is more, just waiting to, like, you know, get on the utmost layer of the skin. So we talked about a few treatments, blah blah blah, all is well. I really like him. He listens, and that's very important when it comes to my healthcare provider. I like for them to listen. I really like him. One, he listens. He gives you time to explain everything going on. He doesn't make you feel rushed. I feel like healthcare system in this day and age is so rushed, and most times it's really not the fault of the physicians. Like, all this insurance and Medicare are making it so that they can't spend any amount of time with you, because everything has to be billed this way, billed that way. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. But I like my dermatologist. He sat back, he listened to me, and he's also very knowledgeable. I like that he was knowledgeable in his field. Asked him a few questions that he was able to just kind of answer right away. He didn't just answer it, he went into further explanation. So I really like that. So but while I was there just waiting for him to see me, I was just, you know, browsing through my phone, going to bellaniger.com. I frequent it maybe once every 2 days. Yeah, an average of once every 2 days I go to the site to check out what's going on. So I went to the site and I saw this video of domestic violence, and this one is violence against like physical abuse, really physical abuse against a woman. I don't know if that was her spouse or somebody she was working for. It wasn't really explained in the video, but here is the setup, right? A man is beating up this woman, and the woman is laying on the floor, and you can just hear her like screaming, almost crying, this guy is like hitting her with all the anger he has in him. And then there's somebody to the right end of the corner in this living room, and this person is recording the whole thing. You know, domestic violence seems to be like trending in Nigeria. I don't know why, because it's like Nigeria has been passing through the same thing, just like most places. Because I don't think it's fair to say that this happens a lot in Nigeria. I think it happens a lot in many places. It's just that the Nigerian one is just now coming to light, because most of us from back way then, we know aunts, we know and it also happens to guys too, but more or less you hear more of the stories from the women who've passed through it. And we know that most of them, we always like feel like church will fix everything. You know, you send the guy to the Umunna court, talk to him, everybody will tell you stay with your husband, stay with your husband, and stay with your husband, and some of them die staying with their husband. And the ones that will not tell you to stay, and this is the Igbo culture I'm referring to, because sometimes if anything happens to you in your marriage where you feel like you're physically abused by your husband, usually the Igbotic thing to do, I shouldn't say Igbotic, traditionally, the thing a traditional Igbo woman would do is probably go and report him to his people, right? And when he's reported to his people, you stay away from him. His people will come and beg. Everybody will beg you. They will tell you to stay with your marriage, stay in your marriage, work it out. And some people will die working it out. But that's, you know, that's another aspect of it. And then the other aspect is church. They take everything to church and feel like church will fix everything. You know, prayer is good. Prayer is very, very good. But sometimes you have to actually treat the ailments, whatever it is causing this person to be an animal, to want to almost kill you. You guys saw that messy one, right? Eventually she released a CT report where this guy like took a blow to the orbital bone. That is it. If he blew, like if that blow was any harder than it was, right, she could have suffered like brain damage. It could have been way severe. And even on her Instagram post, you can see people telling her, like, still see people telling her to stay in your marriage, you guys should pray about it. There's some things that you can, like, try as you may. I do believe in prayers, but I also believe in action too. You cannot just say prayers and not see action. Like, whoever you're praying for also needs to like have that urge to get help. That man seems like he needs help, mental help, otherwise. And the dude came out from prison talking about how inhumane prisoners are treated. I said, Oga, do you live in Nigeria? Don't you see how inhumane like most Nigerians live? Okay, don't you see how like the inhumane conditions that most regular Nigerians and non-criminals live, and you're worried about the way they treat people in Kirikiri prison? Are you serious? It was so appalling to see that video. And the fact, back to that Bella Niger video, the fact that whoever it was who was in the same room with them was just recording this and did not intervene, that really bothered me. Like, how will you sit back? You want to record, right? You want to show what is happening. Why are you not taking action? Because if you are afraid of that video leaking, you will not have sat back and recorded, right? Because if you are afraid, you will not release that video to like Bella Niger. If you're afraid that something will happen to you, you will not feel comfortable recording that and releasing that to Bella Niger. It seems to me that whoever you are who sat back and just to watch a fellow human being, not just a woman, like a fellow human being go through this inhumane situation, it's so sad. I'm hoping that we don't see more of that videos. I'm hoping that like we'll be over that very soon. But if not for anything else, this talk of domestic violence, I'm hoping that whoever you are, if you are anything similar to these people who are abusing their fellow human beings, that you get it in your head that is not the right thing to do. No matter what you do to your spouse, even if you run your mouth, even if you're all mouth, nobody deserves to be treated like that. Nobody deserves to be beat up. Like, for what? For what? this messy one, I truly believe that if she had continued in the situation where she was at, she would have probably ended her life. You know, and she was saying that she stayed because of her she stayed because she wanted a home. She stayed because she was on this pedestal for her fans, and they admire the fact that she's married. This whole marriage of a thing, I think sometimes it's so overrated. Some people are married and they live single. Some people are single. It's like, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it to like claim that you're married, to like die in your marriage? Because once you die, like who are your fans? Who are they? They cannot resurrect you for your children. Your fans are not going to dig you out of the grave and make you alive all of a sudden for your children. Once you're dead, your fans really are irrelevant. That pedestal is irrelevant. Your children, who are the ones that you're saying in a marriage for, they will suffer. They will not have their mom. And what do you think the guy will do? Once you're 6 feet under, they go on, they marry another woman, and they move on. And that is your story right there. So hopefully she makes the right decision for herself and her family. People like that, if they choose to remain in the marriage, I will wish that her husband gets the mental help that he needs, because clearly, like, I've seen quotes from him on other pages like Bella Naija or Instablog or something like that. You can see by like the words coming out of his mouth or the things he will write that he's not really mentally there. So hopefully they can fix whatever is going on with that man if she chooses to remain in that marriage. Because if she stays in her marriage, it's so difficult, Sha. It's so difficult talking about somebody else's marriage. But you know, they put it out there. They put it out there. So you can't help but like judge. No marriage is perfect, but when it comes to the point where you're about to lose your life, honey, it's not worth it. So not worth it. I think this video is long enough. I think we'll end the vlog here. I'm going to catch you guys next week, and we'll chit chat some more, okay? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are having a fabulous week. I will see you next week. Bye.